Fees may apply. Free delivery England only.
On your radio, mobile, smart speaker, and at break free on Greatest Hits Radio Premium.
Across Norfolk and North Suffolk.
This is Greatest Hits Radio.
The top stories this hour. Train passengers in Norfolk and North Suffolk are being warned of disruption today as Greater Anglia train drivers are striking.
A very limited train service will operate on 5 core routes.
That will be hourly from Norwich to London Liverpool Street, Stansted Airport to London Liverpool Street, Colchester to London Liverpool Street, and Southend Victoria to London Liverpool Street.
Dominic Rosso from Greater Anglia there, speaking to us as members of the ASLEF union walk out in their ongoing row over pay and conditions. Mick Whelan is ASLEF's General Secretary and explained why they're striking.
Quite simply, my people haven't had a pay rise for half a decade.
The government says a fair and reasonable pay offer is on the table. A farmer in Norfolk's telling us there needs to be a balance between incentives for food security and environmental sustainability. It follows demands from a farming group for food producers to be given a universal basic income. Our senior reporter Tom Claiborne has more.
It's been a turbulent decade or so for farmers across Norfolk and beyond. They've seen agricultural businesses go from getting financial support based on how much land they farm to receiving some of this if they can prove their work sustainably post-Brexit. Nick Dean lives and works near Houghton and told us why change is needed from this.
So that we keep sufficient incentives in a very risky market to be able to make sure we can produce the food for this country. The important thing also is obviously we're producing food quality to high standards.
The government say the changes they've made to farming schemes is putting more trust into food production while also protecting the environment.
Israel's withdrawn almost all its troops from southern Gaza, leading to hopes that more humanitarian aid can safely reach civilians. Officials say it's so they can regroup before targeting Rafah, where more than 1 million Palestinians are sheltering. A charity is calling for sunbeds to come with health warnings. Skin Cancer UK says signs on the machine should be mandatory to let people know of the potential dangers of ultraviolet radiation. And a total solar eclipse is expected to cover most of North America later, plunging it into darkness. There'll only be a partial eclipse in the UK, but we won't be able to see it here in Norfolk. You'll need clear skies for a good view from western parts of the UK.
Weather on Greatest Hits Radio, the UK's most listened to commercial radio station.
Dry and bright with heavy showers arriving by late afternoon. Highs of 17 degrees across East Anglia. That's the latest. I'm Sham Roach.
Greatest Hits Radio.
£1 million.
Make me a winner!
8:02 Monday morning. This is Rossi, and we have got £1 million, and you could win your share. Your share to the value of £50,000 today. 50 grand tax free. You need to be in the draw to win 50k later. Text that word cash. Send it to 61054. Text to £2 plus your standard network rate. Online entry also £2 via greatesthitsradio.co.uk. Or call this number 0330 880 4557 and calls are charged at a standard rate. You got to be over 18. All the rules for this network competition on our website. The lines will close at 3 o'clock this afternoon. We'll make a call between 3 and 4. Now, if you're entering or you're in the draw, make sure your mobile phone is handy because you'll need to answer within 5 rings. Don't say hello, say make me a winner. And you're getting 50k, £50,000 tax-free. Text the word cash. Send that to 61054 to be in with a chance of winning your share of £1 million. Lovely jubbly, and this hour, the greatest hits at breakfast will start in 1985 with the boss of rock and roll.
The good times sound like this. Greatest Hits Radio.